Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, today in the second video we'll take a look at the gold market. As you can see on the gold market, price still stands in the same consolidation that we have discussed in the last week. So it's mostly triangle pattern is forming here, and we said that probably market will spend some considerable period of time inside of this triangle, because for the daily traders this will be most important, the direction of the breakout. So potentially following the logic of the technical analysis, its breakout should be downside, because the preceding action here stands down and triangle is mostly the continuation pattern. Also, overall fundamental background stands not in favor of the gold market. On the rising interest rates in the United States, it's coming the more hawkish policy from the Fed Reserve. All this stuff will press on gold market fundamentally. But in the short-term perspective, you see some turmoil stands around the political situation around North Korea. There's some postponing of the tax reform rumors. So also was announced and recently by the New York Times. So that in the short-term period could bring some support in the market, and as we said in the previous video, gold market could show some upward action right back to the upper border of this triangle that stands here approximately around 1294, 1295, somewhere in this area. So what patterns we could watch for in the short-term perspective on the gold market? So on the daily, as you can see, we don't have really big changes, nothing really new what we could discuss. But on the intraday charts, on the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, here in fact we have the ABCD pattern that is forming here. As we also talked yesterday, potentially this could generate and create the potential bearish regardless triple to sell. So here we have initial drop and potential ABCD retracement, whatever it will be. So it could be AB equals CD to the point D1, as you call it, 1286. This could be first destination point. But if even we will suggest that market will continue upward action here and reach the 1618 extension around 1298 approximately, yes, it will be slightly above the trend line, but this could be some kind of the minor piercing here just by the shadow of the candle or something of that sort. It really could happen. It's not necessary that market will definitely break it, but if even AB 1618 CD will be, that still will be the guardian triple to sell. So the major condition for the triple to sell pattern is that the ABCD retracement should be inside initial XA swing. The D point should be below X point. And no matter how significant ABC retracement will be, either AB equals CD or 1618, everything is acceptable here. That is potential patterns that we will be watching for. But right now we are mostly watching for AB equals CD, because this first target that market could reach stands around 1286. That's the first destination point that we'll be keep an eye on. So on another 4-hour time frame picture, you could see some minor patterns that are forming. So you can see this final stage of this CD action could take part as butterfly sell. This 127 extension stands slightly above the 1286, sells 1288.50 approximately, but that could be the finalizing pattern for that could be also formed as the part of the CD leg. What another important moment here, guys? Another important moment here we have here, as you can see, bullish grabber has been formed recently on this retracement down. After this rally, market turns to the retracement. So this precisely 618 retracement 1272, and on this retracement market has formed large bullish grabber. Potentially these grabbers suggest the taking out of this top. Okay. Here minor grabbers are forming, guys, but in the opposite direction. But you can see market still drifting high, and each new grabber mostly raised the previous one. Personally, guys, I like this pattern because it stands in a direction of the previous thrust. When the grabber stands in a direction of the thrust, it is more reliable than those grabbers that stand opposite to the thrust. That's why I would mostly suggest that this grabber is more important than this minor grabber stands right here. But still, gold market is very cunning one, and so everything here could happen. For example, by these grabbers, market could form some deeper ABCD action here. Overall butterfly will not be erased because market stands above these lows, but the shape of the butterfly could change a bit. This also could happen, so keep an eye on these processes. Be careful with taking the position in the gold market here, guys. Right now it's very volatile because it's mostly driven by the political rules, political factors rather than economical and technical factors. Well, but anyway, the patterns that we see right now are mostly bullish, and they suggest some upward continuation. Also, if you will drop your time frame even more, maybe in this part could form another minor butterfly as well. So that could become the left wing of the butterfly, right? And this could be start some right wing. Also, if we will measure the extension of these legs, also will be probably around the same area, right? As you can see, 127 extension will coincide precisely with the ABCD, while the 1618 will stand with the 127 of this larger butterfly. So this also could be formed some another pattern. That's why you could choose what you like more. If you like trade the grabber, you could use the grabber as the background for your trading. If you like this large butterfly, use this butterfly, or wait when the minor butterfly maybe will be formed here based on this most recent retracement done on the grabber. It's also a chance to watch for. So a lot of different patterns are forming here, but all of them mostly suggest currently some upward continuation. That's what we'll be watching for here in the nearest trading sessions. In the larger time frame, on the daily chart, guys, we're mostly interested with this triangle, in particular with the large catalyst triple to sell pattern. But this could happen probably not even on this week, maybe on the next week we will see some solution of this situation.